Cancer, hi. So this is going to be a reading for November 10th through the 16th, and I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. She always kind of pops up her head like that, like book. Like there's Cosmo. Anyways, let's see what's going on. The overall energy for the reading, the Page of Cups. You're giving me a sense of taking it one day at a time, taking it easy, not rushing through anything that's going on here, and really trying to come back into your heart as you're going through whatever you're going through. In the recent past, the King of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Moon. Ooh, there's so many things you're not seeing back there. But you're not supposed to see them, you know. As far as you're concerned, there's you, there's probably another energy by your side. Everything's fine. Everything's playing out great. What I think you're not seeing is where this is going, because it's going somewhere. And you're not going to see it. None of us would, you know, but there's other things at play that are not very clear at that moment in time. But in the current situation, the Death card, the Queen of Cups, the Four of Cups. You're showing up as being done with something, completely done, super upset, you know, that you have to be at this point in time, but that's how you feel. I'm not sure if physically you're done, but in how you feel about a situation, you're done. Okay. In the immediate future, the Temperance card, the World card, the Four of Pentacles. You're trying to put an end to a cycle, to close a cycle off. It does look like it's going to take a minute. So it's going to be a pretty extended experience here to close off a cycle. But you're very determined, almost stubborn about it. Like, I need to end the cycle. Okay. Let's clarify. Let's do the Page of Cups. Ooh. For the Page of Cups, you get the Six of Wands, the Sun, the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're dealing with, but it's definitely not the most pleasant experience. It's not the most unpleasant. I think you've gone through worse, but it's not great, right? But the way you're coming at it is from this perspective of kind of trying to hang on to things that do you good, that are good for you. Maybe hanging out with friends, maybe, you know, doing a lot more of the little things that you enjoy doing for yourself, you know, things like that. Like, and it's looking like around home or something. Like you're not going too far off. You're staying in a safe space because it feels like it could be a safe space, or you're trying to make it that. Okay. That's good. You're giving me like little achievements each day, you know, that you feel good about. Okay. Well, that's good. For the King of Swords in the recent past, you get the Four of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Fool. Yeah, you're just doing your thing. You're minding your business, minding your life. You know, everything's good here. As far as you're concerned, you're like, I'm having fun with it too. It's like, yeah, you are. So you're doing good there as far as your energy goes in interaction with potentially another energy here. For the Queen of Wands, you get the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. Whatever this energy is. Now, I'm not seeing, because you're not showing me your angle when it comes to them. When it comes to, are you committed to this energy, or is it just there, hanging around you? I don't know what the deal is from your angle. From their angle, they're showing up as right by your side, but man, they're keeping a safe distance. Like, the commitment aspect is not there. It does look almost like, hey, we're just having fun here. Maybe it was that, as long as it was understood on both ends. Because the level of commitment, at least on that side that I'm looking at there, nowhere in sight. It's not there. For for the moon, you get the 9 of Wands, the 7 of Swords, the 5 of Swords. I don't think you were on the same page. I don't think you wanted the same things here, even though on the surface it kind of looked like it did. But I think nobody was really being honest with themselves here. Not you nor them. 'Cause men, on the surface it looked like we're just having fun. We're just, we're doing our thing. We're having fun. Oh, we're good here. We're where we're supposed to be. And then underneath all that, just a sense of, I really don't want to be doing this, but I think I have to because I committed to it. And now here I am being here with this. I thought it was going to last like 2 minutes, and then it lasted longer. And then, I don't know, all sorts of complications underneath the surface. So it's like, what the fuck was this about truly? And if I were to ask you this back then, you probably wouldn't have had an answer for me. For the Death card, in the current situation, you get the Tower, the Queen of Pentacles, the Star. But you're stepping up right now in this whole very, like, warrior type of an energy. Like, but that's it. But that's it. I've had it. I'm done. I'm bringing this shit down. And it's coming from the perspective of finally putting yourself first in your needs and how you truly feel. With a little bit of rage. With a little bit of fuck this shit. But it's a very, very determined type of an energy. I feel like there were a lot of things that weren't necessarily discussed back there in that situation. They weren't clear. And it's like you took whatever that was and flew with it. They did the same. And who knows where you took it individually. And then it created all of that. I don't know. For the Queen of Cups, in the current situation, you get the Judgment card, the Empress, the Ace of Cups. It is all about you. At this moment in time, the energy shows up clearly as this is about me and only me. Even if it looks selfish to the world, I don't give a shit. This is about me and me loving myself right now. Pretty powerful energy here. Pretty powerful shit. It's like you woke up from a numbness of some sort. You're definitely the Sleeping Beauty here, waking up to your worth, which is quite impressive. For the Four of Cups, in the current situation, you get the Four of Wands, the Justice card, the Ten of Cups. And then when it comes to what you allow in as other energies, like what you connect to and what you allow in, you're like, I know my worth. I know what I deserve. And it's happiness. And whatever this is that you're taking down, doesn't match. Because that's why you're taking it down. And yeah, you are upset. Because you didn't see your worth up until this point. Where for some reason you're suddenly, almost out of the blue, stepping into this powerful energy of self-love and realizing your worth. But it's never too late. It's one of those things of, now I know what I want. Now I know what I'm going to allow in. Now I know what I deserve. Pretty cool! Seeing how this started so shallow from those energies of, we're just having fun. We don't know shit here. We don't, It's like, oh no. No. We're flipping that page and we're flipping it hard. Ooh. For the Temperance card, in the immediate future, you get the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. You're definitely stepping into this energy. That doesn't mean that whatever it is that you're taking down, it's going to take, just a second. Like this energy shows up here in a second. That doesn't mean it's going to take a second. It's going to take a couple more seconds, minutes, hours, days, months. I'm not sure if years. I don't think so. But it is a process that's going to start to unfold pretty soon. But it started unfolding already before you even stepped into this energy of moving on. Finding what's out there that's good for you. That's, that's not this, outside of this. Moving on from this experience. And it does seem like it's a pretty tough process. It's not going to be easy, and I think you know that. But this energy of putting yourself first and staying in it it's 10,000 times more stronger and more powerful than this, than how hard this is. So as long as you're gonna hang on to that energy, that intention, in whatever it is that you're doing, of putting yourself first, you should be good to go. Again, not saying it's not going to be hard, but it's not going to be as hard as long as you stick to this energy of self-love. For the World card, you get in the immediate future, you get the Death card, the Temperance card, the Ace of Pentacles. At some point, you're going to see that you are closing off the cycle, that you are done with this process of putting this behind you while you're healing through it. It's going to be revealed to you. Just be patient through the process, because it keeps on being emphasized, this whole idea of it's going to take a minute, you know? So just be patient with the process. I'm not seeing you rushing through it, in all honesty. The way you're moving through it seems to be in par with how the process is actually unfolding. So you should be good to go here. I don't think you're losing your patience through it. If for the Four of Pentacles, in the immediate future, you get the Page of Swords, the Lovers, the King of Swords. Okay. Yeah, and also after you've managed to close the cycle off by hanging on to the intention of putting yourself first and hanging on to the energy of self-love, you're also getting another concept with you. You're taking it, you're shoving it in your pocket, and then you kind of open it up and look at it while this process is getting closed. And that is, you know, again, what you allow in, the connections you make with others. And that doesn't have to mean one connection with one, you know, the one. No, any kind of energy you're allowing into your field, into your reality, into your life. You're kind of showing up a little bit cocky about it too. You're kind of like, it needs to be worthy, you know? So there is something that does show up. The minute you close the cycle off, you step into brand new energies. There is something that shows up here, almost to test that theory for you, you know? There is a nice energy showing up. And you see it, and you're like, I recognize this as a good energy, so maybe I'll open up to it. And I think you will. You'll see how it feels. If it does feel like it's aligned with your idea of what you're allowing in, then you will open up to it, you know? For now, it's showing up as yes, you will. But, okay. I like the way you're doing this. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The Five of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Wands. This is kind of a warning from the universe, and I don't know what that means exactly, but I hear it's something like, watch it. Watch what you're saying, or watch what's being said to you, but I think it's watch what you're saying. Watch what you're putting out there. Make sure it's not a lie. And I think it's more directed towards you. Watch what you're saying to yourself, because it would make sense through this energy of self-love. You know, a lot of the times we say a lot of things about ourselves and we don't even realize that those things are not, one, they're not true. Two, they're there to put us down, and they're coming from us, you know? So watch what you're saying here, especially to yourself, and then to others, of course, but it starts with you. So, okay. Nice. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.